All right, we're back and we have got everything cooked. The chicken is finished. It's on the back. It's just kind of sitting on a paper towel on the plate. You did a fantastic job. I know, you did so good. We were just talking about how amazing and how like accomplishing it is to be able to cook something on your own.
Yeah.
And like, it always tastes good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's much more fresh.
Yeah.
It's like,
definitely.
yes, I did this. You know?
Yeah. It is. It's awesome. It's awesome. So what we're going to do is we cooled the pan down, we drained it out, okay, in a strainer. And then I just ran some cold water through this pot to kind of cool it right down. And as we drained the pasta, I flipped it back into the pot, added like a couple of tablespoons of olive oil, and just kind of tossed the pasta in the olive oil, and it has stopped cooking and it's perfect to store, okay? So if you're gonna make this earlier in the day and then heat it up later, or even the night before, that's what I would recommend doing to stop the cooking process of that pasta so it doesn't get too mushy. That is the key to good pasta. Yes. So Casey, do you want to go ahead and spoon that into the casserole dish?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I sprayed the casserole dish with just some cooking spray. And then we're going to just layer this right in there. And like I said, we used 1 16-ounce package of the penne pasta. So, and that should feed, you know, it depends on the size of your family. It depends on if there's only a couple of you, like here at home, we love leftovers, so I always cook about this much, and then we eat it for a couple of days. So I'll cook 2 or 3 different meals, and then we just kind of heat up, you know, every other night we have something different. So it's really great. That looks great. Now I want to show them the pasta. I'm going to steal one of these pieces.
Okay.
You just keep scooping.
All right.
So this pasta, you can tell it's got still some bite to it. When you try to break it apart, it doesn't come apart and like break in a million pieces and like mush apart. You still have a nice firm piece of pasta. And that's exactly what you want right there. A nice firm, kind of still keeps its shape pasta, all right? I won't put that back in there, okay, because my hands are clean, but we don't want a broken piece in there.
Yeah.
It's gotta be perfect, especially for your grandparents.
Yeah.
How excited is your grandparents gonna be?
Very.
Do they know you're cooking this?
I have no idea.
You don't know. Your mom knows.
Yeah.
Her mom's excited that she doesn't have to make dinner tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Casey, I'm so excited that you came to cook with me today.
I know, it's very fun to do these.
We made peanut butter cookies.
Yeah.
That came out great. Tune in for that episode. Courtney's with us on that one. So, that is perfect. See how that 1 pound just fills this beautiful casserole dish just right.
Evenly layer it out.
Evenly layer it out. Get it all good. Perfect. Ta-da! All right, I'll take that pot out of your way.
Okay.
All right. We'll add it to the dish pile that we got to do later. We got a dishwasher though. That's a good thing.
Yep.
All right, so here's our sauce. Now, the tricky part is not to spill this everywhere. Sometimes I'm not successful at this. Isn't that good? Now you can see this whole sauce. I'm gonna kind of show you folks this sauce. I'm gonna give it a few tosses, and you can just see everything so well incorporated in it that, and with me leaving the olive oil in there, that adds an extra fat to it that's just wonderful. All right, so I'm gonna turn this to the side. Casey, do you wanna do this or do you want me to do it?
I can do it.
Perfect. So you're gonna spoon that in, and you're just gonna, as you go, you're gonna just drizzle it in, and if you spill a little, it's totally fine. Yeah. So we're gonna keep doing this. This is gonna take a little while, okay? So you wanna use as much of this sauce as possible. Now, like I said, this is a 10-inch skillet, and we filled it pretty good. All right, so the 10-inch skillet kind of matches the 16 ounces of pasta. All right, so if you want to gauge it that way, that's fine. Like I said, I don't really eyeball it. If I was to eyeball it, I don't know how many cups of sauce this would be. I guess we would have to Google how much liquid fits in a 10-ounce skillet. I have no clue. Do you? We don't know. So we're gonna keep doing this, and then we've got just a couple more elements to put on it, and then we'll be done. So we're gonna keep going. So stay tuned. We'll be right back in a swipe.
So should we dump the rest of
Yep.
this?
All right, everybody. Casey's just about done. She's gonna go ahead and she's just gonna dump the rest of it right in on the top. Perfect. Oh, that looks so yummy. Success!
Yes.
Are you so excited?
Yeah.
All right, let me take this. I'll throw it in the dish pan for you. All right, you want to grab the fried chicken?
Sure.
All right. So see how everything's nice and even? She did such a great job evening everything out. And you just kind of move the pasta from side to side when you're done, just to make sure it gets, it is runny enough, but it's just perfect. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, let me get you some smaller tongs, Casey.
Okay.
And you can take the chicken and you can just place them right in. Now I would go like 5 and 5 maybe,
Okay.
up to you, whatever you want to, but we have 10 pieces, right? I think we
Yeah.
have 10 pieces.
Yeah.
So let's try to do 5 and 5 across the top. So it looks so good. Now, while she's doing that, I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna top it with. I have some aged Asiago cheese. Now, if you just have some regular shake-on Parmesan, you can do that too. But I have some fresh aged Asiago cheese, and I have this cheese grater that works great. If you have a hand grater, go ahead and just grate it. But I have this little, I think, who made this? Paper Chef, I think. Yeah, Paper Chef. So, and I love this thing. I use it a lot. We eat a lot of Italian food. We love Italian food. So anyway, and then we just go ahead and we just grate it right on there. So that looks so good.
It smells good too.
Uh-huh. Is it gonna fit that way?
I believe so.
I think you
tried.
I think you done good. Perfect. Now, what we want to do too is see all those nice crumbs of fried mixture. We want to dump that on there too.
Okay.
Just even these off. So you just sprinkle that on there or dump it in. However you want to use your fingers, go for it. We have clean fingers. You can't go wrong with it, right? Ooh. Now, you guys, this is simple. If we can make it, you can make it. All right? So, it's so easy. And like I said, just dump a little bit of stuff here and there. But use your goat cheese. Goat cheese is the key to this to make it so creamy. We sampled some, didn't we?
So good. I've never had goat cheese before, nor Asiago cheese. Not really an expert on cheese. I just know they exist, and I had them today. Asiago cheese is nasty by itself, but once you put it on something, it's
Really good stuff, isn't it? All right, I'll take this from you. All right, so I'm gonna let you do the honors.
okay.
So see this little thumbprint right here?
Yep.
You're gonna put you're right-handed, so you're gonna put your left hand here. And then all you're gonna do is you're gonna crank it and you're gonna push down, like squeeze this as you go, and look how it's gonna go.
Oh,
And you decorate that however you want, ma'am.
okay.
All right? Yep, there you go. And if you don't see anything coming out, just push harder. Just push. That's all you gotta do. Push harder. Now, what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna cover this with tin foil. And then what you wanna do is right before you eat it, okay, you're gonna put this in a 350-degree oven for about 20 minutes. 15, 20 minutes. And then you're gonna heat it up, and you guys are gonna have some yummy, yummy food. Just until you can kind of see the bottoms start to bubble. When you see the bottoms bubbling and you can really see that sauce solidifying and bubbling right up, then you're good to go. You're ready to eat. Do you got more in there? Do we want to keep going? Let's see what we got. We got a couple more pieces in there. Sometimes you gotta rearrange. You want more cheese or no? You think you're
do
good?
A little bit more.
A little bit more? All right.
It's never enough cheese.
Never enough. One can never have enough cheese. I am about that. You and I must be related.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know. Cheese. Oh. All right, guys. Well, I think we're about done.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think that looks good.
Mwah! Perfecto! All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. We're glad that you could join us. The perfect pasta dish right here. Fried chicken, cream sauce, and penne pasta. You can't go wrong with this. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. Remember, whatever you do, you make it with love. See you later.